Hello friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel today. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and that you're having a good holiday season. Today I have kind of a fun video for you. Since I've been showing you guys my collection series, I kind of took a break for a little bit, but I want to show you guys my Christmas books. And it's kind of part of the collection series. So this is like my Christmas coloring book collection, I guess you could say. And I did pull my PDF folder that I have all my Christmas PDFs that are printed and in the folder. So I can kind of show you a little bit of what's in there. And yeah. Some of these books you can no longer get, unfortunately, but I still want to share them with you because they may be on eBay, they may be out there somewhere. So yeah, and I'm not going to ramble on too long because there's a lot of books and it's going to take me a minute. And Christmas is like my favorite time of year, so that is why I have so many Christmas coloring books. So we'll just get started. And I apologize if there's any kind of glare. So I'm starting with my smallest books. So my smallest book here is actually a PDF that you can get on Etsy. The illustrations are by Mitzi Zatuwif. She's also known as Aurora Wings. And I have the Holiday Sprites Volume 1, 2, and 3. And I had this made at the copy store. They shrunk it down for me for a 5x7 size because I thought that would be the perfect size for these little cute characters, these little sprites. And I've colored quite a few. Let me see here. I'm going to zoom up and hopefully I can remember to zoom back out when we need to. Okay. So first one is our Christmas cactus sprite. And some of these I did a long time ago. So we have the holly sprite. I tried to flag them all because I haven't done them all. Little Santa. The wreath. And these are really good for like one a day type of colorings because they don't take too long to color. And most of these, as you can see, are alcohol markers and gel pens, not really going in with pencils or anything like that, because I was just trying to make it kind of like a one a day thing to do. That one I used a little bit of pastels on the background. The mistletoe. The gingerbread guy. Oh, and this is going into the second volume. The second volume looks like this. So it has a blue cover. And I think I had a green challenge or something, and that's why I used all shades of green. And this one, I used my daughter's favorite colors at the time. The shepherd. I like this one a lot, the little reindeer. He's really cute. And then I'm thinking, yep, and then we go into Holiday Sprites Volume 3. And this is the one that I've done the least. If you like angels, this is the volume for you because there's a lot of angels in it. I've done the little drummer boy. And I also did the little hot cocoa sprite, and I made him like a polar bear, and he's all stickled out with the Stickables glitter gel or glitter glue. So that's all I've done in my little holiday sprites, but I've done a lot, so I feel well accomplished in that little tiny book. I'm gonna pull this little cute one because it's small as well, but I'm gonna zoom out just a little so there's more. So this one's called Colors of Cuteness Christmas Edition Pocket Size. I think this one was by Curlon Douglas or Black River Arts, and it's a grayscale type of book. Many times I think, oh, I'm just going to destash this, but it's a really good opportunity to practice grayscale in a smaller format. And I've done this one. And this one is all done with Black Widow pencils. I actually colored this one on the channel a long time ago. And then I have this one. Just make sure you guys can see. This is Joshua Dunbar's Christmas Cuties, and I've never colored in this book. And he has a slight grayscale to his books as well. Some of them are very simple, like this one and this one, that you could easily get done in a day. And some of them are a little more detailed. Like that one has a little more to it. That one has a little more to it. Whoopsie. I like that one with the mouse sleeping in the matchstick thing. It's really cute. Okay, so that's all my tiny ones. I'm gonna pause for a second and we'll get zoomed out. Okay, I'm back. So this is Winter Chibis by Alexandra Franzese. This is the travel size. I would have to say, I think I prefer the travel size over the large books of these. I've done this one right here, which is like a hot cocoa, well, maybe it's like a pumpkin spice latte or something, because there's a little pumpkin on it and there's a cinnamon stick. So there you go. And I added washi tape for decoration. Dressed her in Christmas colors. And there's an ugly sweater girl too that I did. And this is pretty much all markers and gel pens. Nothing too complicated. And these books are relatively quick to color, especially the travel size. That one's really cute. And then I have A Million Cats, and this one is by John Bigwood. And this one I think you can still get, and so I flagged this. So I've done this double page spread, and this is like the 12 Days of Christmas, like the 12 Days of Christmas song, like 5 Golden Rings, Partridge in a Pear Tree, that kind of thing. And there was enough people that asked for a countdown, and then later on he offered these so that you could do a full countdown to Christmas with all these different images. So I've just printed them off on some nice cardstock, and I put them in with the numbers right here so that they're with the book. But it basically has these like cute cats, and I think this is the only book he's ever done. They're really cute, and this book is a similar size to Lulu Mayo, all of her Million series. Oh, I'm cool with the mandalas. And I've seen lots of people color in this. I think you can still get it, but it's called A Million Christmas Cats to Color, or Festive Felines to Color. I have this one, which I've done quite a few. I try to do one every year if I can. This is I Heart Elves, and it's by Sterling Publishing. Yeah, Sterling's Children's Book Publishing. And let's see who's first here. Oh, so we got this one first. These are the elves and they're wrapping presents. And as you can see, I've just used alcohol markers. I have a ton of these magnetic tabs, and they're all Christmas. So I thought I'd just use them. And I've done this reindeer. And I remember this was when I first got my first set of Ohuhu markers. They were fine point and chisel a long time ago. And they still work, by the way. Then I have this one, a hot chocolate, and I put stickles on the mug. And maybe it wasn't stickles because it's kind of coming off. Kind of warped my paper. So this paper doesn't like to get wet. And I did this one because I thought they all looked like Buddy the Elf. And speaking of Buddy the Elf, for my coloring the movies hashtag for next month, for December, it's elf. So yeah, there's lots of books that you can make it look like Buddy the Elf. And then I've done this one, and all the presents, they say who they are too, like my daughter's name, my son's name, one is from the North Pole, you know, stuff like that, just for fun. It's just a really cute book, and it has these kind of things on this side, but I don't color them, even though they're different. It's just a nice wallpaper thing. I use my alcohol markers and just have fun. Just kind of showing you some different things. There's in the toy factory. They're not complicated. They're nice and easy, perfect for a crazy holiday where you need to color, but you can't color something in extreme detail. So yeah, I heart elves, sorry. Going into more of a detailed thing, this is Crystal Vogel's, it's her Christmas book. Or is Crystal Vogel a boy or a girl? I'm sorry, I don't know. But this is the Christmas book that they have. And when I saw they had a Christmas book, I was like, oh, I have to get that book because I love Christmas. And the illustrations are absolutely stunning. They're in German, I believe. And so if I want to know what the story is, I would have to translate it. But look how cute. And the faces of the characters are so well done. I haven't colored in this one. It's kind of intimidating because it's so detailed and so adorable. And this is not like a cheap book. Look at that one with the Christmas tree. So I would want to do like a really good job. This one would be a good one to start with because it's not as detailed as some. And look at the snowman. That's really cute. That one's really detailed. That one wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. They're making a snow fort. Now, lots of these you could just do for winter time, not necessarily Christmas. This one you guys just saw in my haul. It's the Manga Sparkle Winter Wonderland by Kay Camaro. And just giving you another little quick peek of what's in here. Different animals and stuff, and they all have sparkles around them. That's what I think these are supposed to represent, little sparkles. And I think this would be a fairly easy color because it doesn't look too complex. The lines aren't super thick, but it has pretty decent paper. So yeah, I like this one in the snow globe. That's really cute. You could do this one in winter time too, not necessarily just Christmas. But I think it is winter. It's mostly a winter book, so yeah, really cute. And then I got Color Me Christmas for kids. And I don't think they should write for kids because I would think you would need to be a little bit older to capture all the details in here because it's pretty detailed. And as you can see, there's a lot going on. I wouldn't give that to my 4-year-old. You know what I mean? Give it to my 12-year-old? Yeah. But it just depends. The line work is really good because you can see all the fur and it helps you to know where to shade. I think if you were a beginning colorist, something like this might help you a lot because it has a lot of lines indicating where your shading should be. So that's Color Me Christmas. There's 30 images in that one. Moving on to my like cute and cozy size. This is Color Some Sweetness Christmas. And unfortunately, you can't get this one anymore. I think it was by Black River Arts. And I've gotten rid of all my other Color Some Sweetness books, but I kept the Christmas one. Let me see, I've done 2, and they're like right next to each other. So I've done this one, and I did this one with Meg from Meg's Coloring Corner. And I added snow to the snowman's bucket, and on that little hat it kind of turned color on where the red is. But this is like a grayscale type of book, like this. So all you really have to do is add markers to it, and then you're good. So that's basically what I did. It's just an easy marker coloring. And then I've done this one too. And this one has glitter gel pen on it. And it says Merry Christmas. And they're not really wearing Christmas colors, but I still think it's cute. I have Merry Christmas Cozy Coloring Book by Jade Summer. I didn't get a chance to color in this last year, but this year I might have an opportunity to get some of these cute cozy books out and do some coloring in them. I really think this one's adorable. Has really thick line art, so you don't have to worry about bleed out with your markers. There's penguins, and that's the Wild Year of Color for next year, or next month is going to be penguin for December. So color your penguins. I know there's a lot of penguins in a lot of Christmas books. I have Cozy Buddies here, and there's a Christmas tree in the front. I don't know if it's all Christmas, but I'm thinking it's mostly Christmas stuff. And this one was gifted to me last year, and yeah, I'm thinking for the most part we're gonna find see, that one's like a springtime one, but I think most of them are Christmassy. But there's like a Halloween one, there's just a winter one, they're ice fishing there. Whoops. Yeah, there's a pumpkin one. So it pretty much has all the seasons. I didn't flag all the Christmas ones, but there are quite a few Christmas ones in here. And this is by Tiny Daisy. Another one that was gifted to me by Tiny Daisy was Fuzzy Buddies. And again, I think this one will have Christmas and other things in it. So we've got winter, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas again. This one looks like they're trying to rehearse the Nutcracker. Winter camping. There's an advent calendar. That one would be relatively easy and fun to color. I might have to flag that because I've been looking for different advent calendars to color for this year. Look at that one. That one's darling. The claw machine. I think this one is mostly like winter and Christmas. I didn't see anything that wasn't, so that one's really nice too. That's Fuzzy Buddies. Oh, well, it says a cozy Christmas coloring book. There you go. I have this one that's called Whimsical Fable Critters coloring book by Festive Holidays. I got this one last year. Again, one that I didn't get a chance to color. There's a perfect one for Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. So there's a mandala, another mandala, some little critters coming out of the fire. They have double page spreads in here too, like this. This is like a warmer Christmas because they're able to fly a kite. Here's Christmas on the beach for those in the southern hemisphere. Like that one. It's really cute. This one's cute with the hot chocolate. This one has a penguin too. I'm gonna flag that one. These cute and cozy ones, they don't take me too long and they're always so fun to color. Skiing. That's cute. Usually once I get into one of these books, I tend to color more than one, so I'm not too worried about flagging too many. Now these were in my haul. This is Elf Days, and this is by Miss Kitsch. And this one is darling. It has lots of little elves and what they're doing at Christmas time. Perfect for the Elf movie. And perfect thick lines for alcohol marker use. So very cute. Another one, Goofy Christmas, Uncozy Christmas coloring book by Mojito. And so this is supposed to be like a hilarious type of form of Christmas. Look, he's trying to find who's in the museum and the reindeer's pretending to be a masterpiece. But Santa cruising. Hot dogs here. That's Snowman. You can get a snowball soda, Caratini, ice belly on the rocks. So just some kind of fun, quirky. This reindeer must be Rudolph. He's doing a touch-up on his nose. So he's using a lipstick. That's funny. So there's that one. I also have Grumpy Christmas, and this is by Moji Hoo Hoo, or Hoo Hoo. It's not two H's. Hoo. I guess. Moji Hoo. And all of these have the Grinch in them, so I thought it would be really fun to get this one to have the Grinch, you know, because I have another Grinch book, but it's a little more detailed. This is just silly and fun, and yeah, perfect for some easy coloring. I have the Silly Christmas Cozy and Funny. And for some reason, this artist, I love their silly books because they make me laugh and I really enjoy them. I colored their Halloween one back in October. Look, they threw the present through the window. Yeah, I find these very comical. Santa's going in, the burglar's going out, you know. Very cute. And it says there's a table of contents right there if you want to know what's going on in each little picture if you can't figure it out. Very cute. And going on to Morgan O'Brien, I have a Christmas coloring book. This is I was reading this. It's North Pole Elves. So if you do not have an opportunity to buy this on your Amazon, he has now released it on his Ko-fi shop. So you can check out his Ko-fi shop and you can get this book. So if you missed out when it was on Amazon, I've done this cute one. This was in 2024. And I used some pretty bright colors. I think I just am a bright colorist in general. And then I've done this one. I did this one in 22. And that is a baby reindeer. And then I've done this one in pastel shades, and this was in 22. I think this is when I first got my Ohuhu pastel markers. I think that's what it was. But yeah, they're just little pictures of elves at winter. I mean, lots of them could just be used for winter time. And this book is perfect for the elf movie. So I have the Matchstick Mouse, a winter coloring book. This one got dented in the mail. I think they folded it and tried to put it in the mailbox slot. So that's why it happened that way. I think that kind of dampened my spirits to color in it, but I really should get in here and do some pages. Anything that's wintry or anything that reminds me of Christmas. These kind of things remind me of Christmas because when we were kids, we would build snow forts. There was always lots of snow where I lived. Like this. That one's darling. Yeah. And the sledding. So that one's the winter coloring book. There was a couple in there that could be for fall. This one I've done the most in, the Christmas coloring book of Matchstick Mouse, because I think this was the first Christmas one that he came out with. So this one was a buddy color, and it's basically he's in the Christmas tree because you can see the Christmas lights, and she's snagging a candy cane. And I've done this one with her wrapping presents back in 22. And I really liked doing the tape, trying to make it like transparent and yeah, your normal Scotch tape type of thing, and sparkly garland. This was a buddy color. I think I did this one last year because it's with Winter 89, so I think I did it with her last year. Putting up the nativity scene using glossy or Jelly Roll glaze in the window. And unfortunately, we can't get any more of that, but it's fun to look back and see all the pages that I used the glaze in. And then I've done this one too, and she's setting out cookies and carrots for Santa and the reindeer. And the pink is a little strong that I used. I should have went lighter, but that was back in 22. And then also I didn't realize, see how there's a circular pattern under her feet? I think that was supposed to be a rug, but I colored it like dirt. But there's other cute ones in here. There's so many cute ones. Should all be good. I have this lacy Sunshine's Christmas with Sunshine Tots coloring book by Heather Valentin. And I've only done one in here, which makes me wonder if I need to take this out and just destash the book, because I did this in 2020, which is a very long time ago. Still really adorable. I like the quilted pattern that the snowman has going. But we have different kind of things going for Christmas in this book. I love this one, the two Eskimos giving the Eskimo kiss. I think that one's darling. And I like the pencil style. It's very loose, and I just really enjoy it. Those ones are penguins. Warm earmuffs, 50 cents. That's a good deal for some earmuffs. I have Zen Doodle Coloring, Baby Animal Winter Carnival. And this is by Jeanette Wummel. So this one's going to be more winter than Christmas, but it's kind of Zentangle-y. If you like Zentangle, these books have pretty nice paper. And these books take like permanent markers, like if you like Sharpies and Bics and like office supply markers, these do really well with those. There's the pandas. I got rid of quite a few of these books, but I think I kept like 3. But I used to have a ton. So they're all winter. But you could probably find any animal in here with no problem. There's the penguins. So there's that one. I have Adorable Christmas, and this is by Lainey Dow. And we've got the cute penguins right in the front. And I think this one basically is penguins. I love this book, but the only things I don't like is the illustrations go into the ditch and they go right off the page. I wish they were bordered off. It just would make the coloring experience easier for me. But they're really cute. I think you could downsize these illustrations to make them a cute and cozy type book. But yeah, this was before the cute and cozy time. Really, really cute. So that one's by Lainey Dow. And then I also have The Peaceful Christmas by Lainey Dow, and this one has bears in it. And you don't have to make yours a brown bear. You can make it a polar bear if you wanted to. Or a panda bear if you wanted to. But it's very Christmassy. We've got lots of snow, hot chocolate, ice fishing, you know, things you'd see in the wintertime. Look at that cute one with the snowman. Oh, it's the one on the cover. That's why it looks so familiar. This one I think I showed last time I did my Christmas book collection, but I didn't show you guys my whip because my bookmark was still in here. So this is Christmas Magic by Ruth Sanderson, and this artist has a very unique style. So I don't know if you'd call this grayscale or not, because she's used her line work to make shading. I really like this snowman. That one's really nice. And I mean, she does some cute ones like that, and she does some really detailed ones like this. I mean, look how like real that looks. That looks like a real person, you know? And look at those nutcrackers and that brick wall. It's so amazing. And Then she's really famous for these little mice characters. I've colored this one in the Coloring Heaven edition. But yeah, I just love how she does the fur on these mice. And look at the Santa Claus, it just looks so real. And then this is the one that I started. I thought, oh, it's snowmen. It wouldn't be too complicated because it's just snow. And I did really good. And I was like, oh, all I have to do is these hats and then the bow. And then I was looking at all those pine needles and I was like, I don't know if I want to do all that. But now that I have those skinny Langu gel pens that are like tiny, I could easily get in there and do all those. And it wouldn't be that difficult. So maybe this is the year that I actually finish this page. Let's leave our bookmark in. Maybe I'll trade it for one of the sticky bookmarks because, yeah. Yeah, you can see this is just incredible line work. So very unique too. I have Chibi Christmas, and this one is by, can't remember everyone's name. I used to. Andrea Finnick. And I really like the chibi style in this book. It's nice and big, and the eyes are easy to understand. And there's really cute images in here, and these are all line art ones, so you don't have to worry about the grayscale like the ones that were from Jade Summer. But yeah, there's enough detail to these pages too. You could really do some shading and have some fun with these. So this is Chibi Christmas coloring book. And then of course I have the Chibi Girls Christmas by April Amber because I'm an April Amber collector. And these I have matte covers. Unfortunately they do have the black background. They come with duplicates. But these are so simple to just color and have fun with. I really enjoy coloring April Amber's chibis. I remember one year I was like on a major chibi kick. It was like almost every completed page that video I had at least 3 or 4 chibis colored because I just couldn't resist. I have this one, which is Misfits, a winter fantasy coloring book. This is by White Stag. This is volume 10. And so this is the only Christmas winter one they make. And it gives the title right here, like the sweater. Look how cool. They make that like an ugly Christmas sweater. And she leaves the background pretty blank. So if you're into altering pages or drawing in backgrounds, you may like these type of books because she gives you a lot to go off of. It kind of gives you this creepy vibe a little bit. This is like a elf on strike because like a skull and an axe. So it's kind of creepy, a little unsettling. But they're really unique. Like that one, Holly. It's a hatchling. But yeah, there's that one. And I have Festive Magic, Fantasy Christmas by Selena Fennick. Another artist that I think is underappreciated because you don't see very many of her pages colored and featured. You see plenty of freebies out there and stuff, but people don't always color them. And they're gorgeous. That's the one from the cover. Look at that one. Her ladies are beautiful. I wonder if the reason why is it's because it's on this Amazon paper, and that makes it hard. There's not really much to the background. It's pretty much just the ladies or the characters on this particular book. So that's this one. Okay, I have A Sassy Christmas. This is by Sassy Coloring or Sasha Cook. This one you can no longer get, unfortunately. And I'll show you what I've colored in here. So I colored this one with the little fairy decorating her dragon for Christmas and using lights, and I put washi tape and alcohol markers so you can see what's going on there. But it has different kinds of images in it, like an assortment of different things. And it's what's hard for me is there are some on the black background on the back. Some of them I like a lot and others not so much. But yeah, it's one of those that it's like, do I just take the page out that I have and then donate it? Because will I come back to this book if, you know? So it's one of those ones that's on the fence that may be destashed later or sooner than later. We'll see what happens. But I just wanted to show that to you. I have Kawaii Winter and Christmas. This is by Just to Kawaii. And I used to have more pages in this book, but they yellowed, so I took them out. And then the pages that were severely yellowed, or the one page that was severely yellowed, I fixed it. And this is the one. So if you see this yellowing right here, this is from like cheat markers. So those that are like new to the coloring community, if you're wondering when people say, do the markers yellow? This is what they're talking about. Because the coloring that I colored, this was a gingerbread house. And I colored it brown, like a gingerbread brown, and it made perfect yellowing. And of course, I took out the page, because you can see the little, you know, and this page was completely ruined with that little gingerbread house guy. That even leaked over here to a certain extent. So I needed to do something, and this was mostly on their faces. And so I decided to give them dark skin, and this is pretty detailed of a page because we have lots of things going on, and then patterns and all sorts of stuff. But I think I did pretty well covering up the yellowing and not being able to tell that this was ever destroyed. It looks like this is what I intended to do, which is a very good thing. But this one also kind of has the problem, well, it doesn't go all the way to the ditch, but it goes off edge, so it's not bordered. But it has some really cute images, and this book, the paper's not great, but the images are great, and the price point is great. I think it's like, when I got it was like $3.99, but I bet you could get it for like $4.99 now, something like that. It's really affordable, and it's a thinner book. I have Little Miss Christmas and Santa coloring book, and this one is by More Art. And I don't know if they got these images from old Christmas cards or exactly where they come from. I just saw it on Amazon. It's More Art, produced in 2019 in Texas. So, but this book reminds me of the old-fashioned Christmas Santa, the one that my grandma would have at her house when I was a little girl back in the 90s. She had a Santa that looked like this, and It was the Coca-Cola Santa, if you guys know what I mean. And when I saw this book, I had to get it because it had that Santa in it. And I do like old school. It's simple, yes, but it just reminds me of an old school coloring book. That's that jolly expression with the Santa Claus. Dreaming she wants a new doll, caroling, stringing popcorn. So I do like to color this kind of style because it just reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd visit my grandma. So there's that one. I have a Whimsy Girls Christmas by Hannah Lynn. You get duplicates in this one. And I've only colored a few in here. So I've done the Nutcracker. Used a lot of blues in this one. I thought she kind of struck me as a blonde and blue-eyed. And then after I colored her, I thought, she looks like Wendy. But Peter Pan does kind of happen in the winter season, so you never know. Maybe she is Wendy. But yeah. And then I started this one, and I keep on thinking, oh, I'll go back to it and color it. I'll go back to it and color it. And I just never do. And I don't know why. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what I've started. I just haven't ever come back. Maybe someday I will. If not, there's duplicates, and I can always color the duplicate. And then I've colored the Mrs. Claus. This one definitely I finished. And there's glossy, is this glossy accents? Yeah, the buttons on the sleigh have glossy accents, and so do her glasses. So they kind of bubble out a little. And I thought I was pretty smart on how to choose her colors for her outfit, because I wanted Christmas colors, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind there's a sleigh behind her. Now, at the time, I only had those Jelly Roll white pens, and I tried to do stars in the background. Look at the blue. It changed it to light blue. My daughter's waving to me. She's like, I'm right here, Mom. But there's really cute ones in here that Hannah Lynn has done for Christmas time. Yeah, shopping, the reindeer girl, drummer girl, that one with the snowman. That one's really cute. Making cookies, ice skating. Hannah Lynn is one of the artists that I would recommend to new people too, because she was one of my first, and I felt very accomplished when I colored one of her pages. And yeah, it just makes you feel good, you know. I have Whimsical Darlings by Yana Prosperina, and I've only done one, and it was this one a few seasons ago. And the red I used kind of bled through this washi tape, but her pants are washi tape, and this little part on the pocket is washi tape. She's just outside with a red balloon. I don't know why it would still be floating, because it's freezing outside, but I put stickles on the snow. But there's some really pretty ones in here, and this is not a too complex of a book. You could just color it, do a little bit of something in the background, and the faces of her girls are really cute. And boys. She does boys too. So, yeah, that's Whimsical Darlings by Yana Prosperina. I have Christmas Circles by Tabitha Barnett. I've done quite a few in this one. This is the first one. Let's see, who's first? The reindeer. So I've done Angels and the Reindeer. Just markers. This is Stickles, the sparkly part. And who's next? Oh, we've got candles and candy canes. I think I had a candle prompt or something like that this year. And alcohol markers. This one was all gel pens, and I kind of messed up on my pattern if you can't tell. The bottom of the candy canes are different than the top. But you'll live and you'll learn. And this was the first time I got like a set of the Jelly Roll gel pens. And I didn't know the difference between the caps, where the caps that are sparkly are not the glitter pens. They're the metallic pens. So when I wanted these bows to be glittery, they turned it out to be metallic because that was a metallic pen, not a glitter pen. See, we all come from someplace. That's all I can say. I've done these little snowman, or these little Santa Claus. This was a few years later, so you can see I've improved a little bit in the coloring technique, but still I hadn't found a white pen that works because the white lines on the hats have turned pink. This one was an older one because I did it in just gel pens. Christmas stockings, but it works. And then the last one, very old one, it's the Thanksgiving one, and it's all done in gel pens too. I think I did this one all in Jelly Rolls because those pumpkins definitely are Moonlight Jelly Rolls with metallic on top. I would never do that now, but there you go. And in the back are the ones with the black background. They're not all of them, they just give you like a selection. And then I have this one, since I did so many in the first one and enjoyed it. This one was given to me. The first one was given to me as well, but the second one was given to me too. And I thought I had colored in it, but when I flip through it, I don't see anything, but it's like I thought I don't know, because I don't remember what I colored very well sometimes. What book it was, what, you know. I thought I colored some gnome guys, and I also thought I colored some girls holding hearts, but that could have been in a Valentine book. But yeah, I guess I haven't colored in this one, and this one should definitely be touched this year because I've had it for a couple years and it needs some love. Same with this one. So all of these were by Tabitha Barnett, by the way. This one's Broken Circles 3. So there's a 1, 2, and 3. The 1 just kind of has various stuff in it. 2 has more like fairy tales in it. And 3 has your winter and your Christmas stuff in it, if you're looking for certain things that are specific. There's Santa. I mean, there's this one with flowers and stuff, but it kind of gives you a little bit of everything because they want you to have a little bit of everything, but if you're gonna want the snow and the Santa Clauses, it's in this one. Christmas stockings, snowmen, elves, and Santa's Workshop. That's a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Look at all the penguins. And he's throwing snowballs. That's cute. I like that one a lot. I haven't done one of these broken circles for a while. I need to get back in here. And these don't take too much time. I like this one too, the Christmas one. Well, this one's a good one if you want a nativity. Waking up Christmas morning, that's cute. So, moving on. Sorry this video is taking so long. I haven't looked at these in a while, so it's like Christmas morning. This is Christmas Darlings by Kelly Horton. I've done this one, the girl with the snow globe. And as you can see, the snow has turned light purple because I didn't find the right pen. I got these Artistro white brush pens, just barely in the middle. And because I just wanted some white brush pens by themselves. I'm wondering if I were to fix these dots, if they would stay white, because this is an artistro, and yeah, be an interesting experiment, that's for sure, because I did this page a long time ago, and this is also like a little tester, so you get a little test. You have these down here, but they're on white, so I don't think it really matters. You could do a little bit of a highlight on the leaves, dots on the berries. And this is pastel, I think, on the sides. Just a little bit of a shine to her lip. And I put some highlights there, but those ones did okay. It's just the ones that were in the sky. Look, they're already turning purple. That must have been a really powerful marker. Can you see that? I put them down, it was white, and now they're already turning purple. Well, the marker dried fast. Interesting. So this one is a whip, and I thought this would be really pretty to have this white Christmas tree with her and make it blues and stuff. But after I did her, I just got stuck. And I think the way to fix this is to make this more like a white silver Christmas tree than just white, because she has white gloves. And do these like clear lights, like a bright white, or maybe like a glow like her earrings, possibly. So I just got stuck. That's why I left that one. So there's that one. Oh, I forgot to show you some empty ones. I'm sorry. So we have things like this that are like portrait, shopping. There's one with the reindeer, fireplace. There's one with snowman. And her girls have really thick eyelashes. So that's Christmas Darlings. This one is The Mice Before Christmas by Wendy Edelson and Annie Watson. And this one is a very unique art style as well. This one is definitely what I would call grayscale. This is a storybook. This was sent to me by the publishers. And I'm really scared to color in this book because I just don't know how to jump in and do it, honestly. I'm sure I would be fine. I mean, the paper is different, but I'm just nervous. And I keep on, like last year I pulled it and I'm like, I just need to add color to like one little outfit, do one mouse, and then I'll be fine. Hey, it was just too chicken to do it. Maybe this year I'll be more brave. But yeah, this is a beautiful book. I have the new R.J. Hampson Winter Wonder, and I showed this in my haul. So we have some gorgeous pages in here for winter and Christmas. And there are some fall pages in here as well. There's one that I am doing, part of the group. This is the one that I'm going to be doing. I might alter it a little bit to have, maybe I might put some hats, like Santa hats on the characters or something, just to kind of give me more of a Christmas vibe, or turn in some of these, like maybe on these flowers, I'll turn them into giant snowflakes or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do like a blue element or something. That one's really cool. That one's cute. There's a lot of really good ones in here. I love these winter market things. They're so much fun. That one's really pretty. But that's Winter Wonder. And then this was the one he had before, which was Christmas Tiny Homes. And you get a bonus 3D village to build. And the building is in the back. Shows you how to fold it and stuff. But it's like this. It's really small. So I think I would take these images out and probably blow them up a little bit, making the folding process easier on myself, because I think there's like a carousel and stuff too. These are all the different things you can build. A chapel, a cottage. Oh, we've got a Christmas cottage, ivy cottage, shingle cottage, butcher shop, bakery, Christmas tree, toy shop. Yeah, there is a carousel. Nativity, rose cottage, and a train. So there's quite a few things you can build. But this has some gorgeous Christmas pictures. So if you're looking for Christmas pictures, this one definitely has some fun ones. This is the surfing Santa. I love that. I like that one too. That one's really cute. I need to do more in RJ Hampson's books because he's my focus artist this year. And I hadn't had this one pulled because it was Christmas. So maybe I need to select a few out of this one and select a few out of Winter Wonder to do this season. I have Winter Dreamlings. And this one's by Edwina McNamee. And I think you can get this one on our Etsy. Maybe, maybe not. I saw our Etsy store the other day, and she has some stuff up there. Some of them are black background, which printed out really nice. The penguin ones. And then you have your white background. And these are more of a simpler style. I mean, I really like that owl with that wreath. I don't really like wreaths because they're too busy, but this is so simple. I think I could enjoy doing this. And there's some hedgehogs. I like these type of things that are in the glass jars. I love that, how their antlers kind of make a heart. That's cute. Maybe I will select something from this year. I've had that book for a very long time. Winter Windlings, also by her. She has the black background, of course. And then the white. I like this one, but I think I like the other one better. If I was to choose, but that one's really cute. I like bunnies, they're cute. Those little scenes are cute too. That's cute. Yeah, I think I like the other one a little bit better, just a little bit. Moving on to my Jade Summer collection. So this is Kawaii Christmas, and this one has duplicates, and this is like pre-shaded or grayscale, whatever you want to call it. And I just started from the front when I was doing this book. So I did this girl. Something about the pre-shaded in these images, I feel like after time, markers fade after time, unless you get really, really expensive ones. And with the black being on the reverse, I don't think it would do this if it had white on the reverse. It makes it look muddy. See, look how dark the grayscale is. I think it would be okay if you didn't have the black on the back. But since you do, it just, if you look at my pages, it's like this one. I wasn't intending on the background to be like the same color of her skin. It's just, I don't know, just looks kind of muddy. So yeah, I mean, when you first color them, they look fantastic. But after time, because of this, it makes your pages look muddy. White doesn't look white, you know? So something just to keep in mind if you're getting ones with black. If they're grayscale plus they have black backing, it's really hard to come back from that. I have this one, which is Christmas Patterns by Jade Summer. And I'm not really into patterns, but I do like some of these a lot. Like I like ones that have symmetry, like that, because I feel like those could be stained glass designs or something you could see like on a ceiling or something like that. And I don't even mind that. This reminds me more of mandala. That one kind of reminds me of mandala. So it just depends on the page. There was one back here that I flipped past that I was like, oh, this one. This doesn't, no, I wouldn't color that. And then ones that are just like that, I wouldn't color that either. But yeah, it's mostly this kind of symmetry type of thing. And I haven't colored in this, and I really should. This was given to me as a Christmas gift one year. I have this one, which is Christmas Mandalas, which is designed to be a mandala. And I colored, of course, the one that looks like Buddy the Elf. And they're simple. They're not overcomplicated at all. And there's just a regular mandala. That one has Christmas ornaments, cupcakes, holly, reindeer, doves, I think. There's Santa and some presents. That one doesn't really look like a mandala. That one has trucks with trees in them. That one's pretty with the reindeer. So, yeah, if you just have your pens or markers, you could go to town with this and do like a million mandalas. Yeah, so that's this one. I'd like to find this one with the gingerbread man. That's really cute. And then the last Jade Summer is this one, which I believe is actually, the artist is Alexandra Franzese. Yeah, before she switched from Jade Summer to her own line. And I thought I had colored in this, but I guess not. Hers has a slight grayscale to it. But that one's a panda. And it's relatively simplistic, so you could easily color this in an hour, 2 hours, depending how much work you wanted to put into it. So nice, easy Christmas coloring. So that's cute Christmas. I have Nixie Pixie Elves, and this one's by Sherry Baldy. And this one I kept because I think it's just adorable, and the line work is very nice in this one. Yes, the faces are all kind of doing the same expression, but there's different scenes going on, so I'm okay with it. None of them have their eyes open. So there's that one. And then I have Sherry Baldy's Night Before Christmas coloring book. And her books have doubles in them, by the way. Some girls in teacups, a bear. Like, I like ones that are like this. Like that is cute. That's cute. That I don't know if I'd color that. That one's cute. That's cute. That one's cute. I like ones that look like they have layers and stuff. This is one that I've done, obviously. I don't know, is that a dog or a cat that she's holding? I think it's a cat, but I'm not sure. All right, moving to Deborah Muller. This is the one that I've colored the most in. This is Winter Woodland Wonder. And yeah, I've had it forever. I can see the damage that the washi tape used to do when I put washi tape on my books. I removed all the washi tape, and yeah, I've had this one forever. So you are gonna see yellowing in this book because I've had this book forever. So right away, our first page here, let's just admire our lovely yellowing right there. You would think that this is done by the yellow, and I believe it is. Yeah, I'm thinking this is all done by the yellow marker that I used on the sleigh and on the bear. And the snow has glitter nail polish on it. Fancy, fancy. Probably from the dollar store. Yeah. And then this one, it got severely yellowed. You can kind of see it in the snow right here a little. And I tried to cover it up the best I could. Normally, I would have colored this like a polar bear, but at the time, I didn't have paint markers and anything that could really cover up yellow damage. So I just made him a brown bear. And it works. It's cute. You know, it does the job. In this book, she's got a lot of really cute animals. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to this book. I love that. I think that's so cute. And I love that too. Even though the trees are zendoodly, I don't mind. And maybe the reason why I like the girls in this book is because they're all wearing gloves. And I don't know. I don't like how the hands look when you can see the fingers. They just look like they're turned weird. I'll show you in one of the other books that I have. But they're all wearing gloves, so I don't have to worry about that. Like this one I could do as a panda if I wanted to. I've done this one with the owls. I think this was for an owl prompt or something. And I made them like they were the Christmas tree toppers, so they match the pattern. So that works. And this was the very first page I did in this book. And I did it with pencils and markers and gel pens, and yeah. You can still see some of my techniques that I use today, but I do things a little differently. This is pretty much straight colored. Normally I would have shaded this with pencil, but see how I've tried to add little fur texture here with a little thin pen. I would have fur textured the whole entire thing now. You know, it's fun to see how far you can grow in time. There's another really cute one. So that's Winter Woodland Wonder. This is another one I would recommend for beginners because it's fun, has animals, and there's lots of fun things to color in there. I also have this one, which is Christmas Fun, Festive Girls coloring book. This one was given to me as a Christmas gift. And I'm just trying to find one. Okay, see how the fingers are kind of, it's almost like all of them have like crooked fingers or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's the way she wants them to look. But yeah, I'm not sure what I think about them. That's why I like the girls with the gloves so much. I don't mind them when they're fisted and things like that. I mean, this is a really pretty picture. And like this one makes me think she has the wrong hand holding the mug. But this is a page I did. Yeah, I can't say that I love it. I use this washi tape as the wallpaper. I don't understand this window seat. Like how it could have the double plank here, but not here, but she's inside. Yeah, it just didn't make sense to my brain. And I was almost done with it, and I was just like, just finish it. Just finish it and be done. I mean, I love the dog. I think her pajamas are really fun, and her hair's really fun. But it's something about the window frame that I just don't get it. But yeah, it happens. I love these ones with the feet. Those are fun. Shooting star. That one's cute. And there's that one. Christmas fun. I have Gnome for the Holidays, and this is also by Deborah Muller. I love this one because it has these cute little gnomes in it. I'll show you what I've done. And right when I got this book is pretty much when I colored this page. I just had to color this page. It was just so much fun to color these little guys. And I'm like, she should do more gnome books because I just love these little guys. They're so fun. And I know that her like style is a little bit Zen-tangly to a degree, but I don't mind it. Like these trees, I don't mind it because instead of like shading trees and stuff, you could use different greens to create different kind of things in your trees. This is a very busy page. This one could give you a headache if you weren't careful, but it could also be a challenge that could be very fun. It says joy. I should color that one because I'm finding joy with color and color. Just really fun. But yeah, this one's full of gnomes. This is another one I would highly recommend. Coloring Book Cafe. I don't know if they have this one anymore. This one's called Elf Village, and I love this one. I wanted to color this last year, just didn't have time. The Christmas season gets really busy, and it's like I'll pull like 30 books and I might get to 4. You know, it's just, it gets that way. I've colored this image before for a coloring contest. Yeah, these are darling. I have this one from Coloring Book Cafe, Christmas Scenes. I've done a few, it looks like. So these ones are kind of just like this, just like a Christmas picture. Yeah, that one was a long time ago. This one I started last year, and I really like how I shaded the leaves and the berries and stuff, and then I did this like glitter effect, and I thought, ooh, that's really pretty. And then I thought, well, instead of the background with the moon and everything, it would be cool to cut that out and then put something behind it that was like Christmassy or something, like a Christmas scrapbook paper or something like that. But I kind of lost mojo because I got stuck, and I know I could come back and finish this, but I just kind of got stuck. But do you see what I mean? Since everything's pretty much frame, it would be easy to cut this out with like an X-Acto, and then on the back, put on some kind of really fun Christmas paper or something like that. And yeah, it would just be really fun. I just didn't get a chance to finish it. So there's this one, Christmas Scenes. Oh, my stacks. This is Christmas Town, and this one was part of a swap that I was part of, and somebody sent me this book, and it has these like old-fashioned characters that I love to color, and I really like it. And you could go to town with shading and try to detail this out, make it less simplistic, or you can keep the simplicity. Look at that. That's so cute. But that's Little Christmas Town coloring book. I didn't even know they had this book. So yeah, that one's fun. And then this is the Merry Christmas coloring book. And we've got images like this. Santa. I love that. Cute, cute. I love that. And then they give you these little thumbnails of everything that's in there. So there's this one. I think when Coloring Book Cafe first puts out their books, they have like a cheaper price for so long and then they up it after a while. I think that's how they do things because that's how they used to do things. Now I have all the nice little town Christmases. So this is the first one that they had, which was number 2. Or, yeah, the first one with mice, I think. If I know any better. Oh, can't even talk. Story of my life. So you can see the styles change as I get going. That one's really cute. But yeah, I remember I pulled all of these last year to color. This one I've seen done several times and it was like awesome. I think I have to pick something that I've never really seen done. That way I won't disappoint myself. So that's this one. And then I have Nice Little Town Christmas 3. This one has the white back, which I like. This one I like a little bit better, just because of the way the mice are. Look at that one. That one's really cute. I like this one too. He lives in the bottom of the Christmas tree. His house probably smells pine fresh every day. And this is the one I've done. It's a little crinkly because this is Amazon paper and I went to town, alcohol marker based it. Then I went on top with Prismacolor pencils, which give that soft feel. And look, the ladybird's sleeping. And we've got garland. And I was kind of getting tired of the traditional Christmas colors. So I did pink, blue, and turquoise. Just for a change, you know? And I love how it turned out. And then the window all has glossy accents on it. So it's very glossy because I put them on the ornaments too. I just had fun with that one. I really enjoyed it. But that's the only one I've done out of number 3. Here's number 4. Again, we have mice and white background. I think you can get all these in a compilation book now. But when the compilations came out, I already had the books, so I didn't need the compilations. Look how cool that one is. Look at all those yarn balls. This one would take a while. You've got bookshelves, a Christmas tree with stockings on it. I mean, there's a lot of things going on that page, but it's really cool. This one's really cool too. Yeah, I just love these little guys. Okay, so I did this one last year. This is the bubblegum page. And I did this one for Candace's, like, she had this like happy little town hashtag or something. And I submitted this to be part of it. And you've got your Christmas colors, and I've added yellow and neon and sparkle and all that fun stuff. It turned out really fun. I was gonna put it like on like an even like table or something, but I noticed that every single mouse was at different heights, and the gumball machine was at a different height as well. So I didn't know exactly how I wanted to approach that. And I didn't know if I wanted to create blocks and stuff, because by that point I was done. I was ready to be done with this page. But it turned out really cute. So this one, I'm wondering if this one came first before she started the second one. So this one's just called Christmas. And I've done this one with the snowman. And I've used pinks and purples and stuff like that. And this was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't color like this really anymore. I mean, some things I kind of do, but don't, you know? But I don't think there's any mice in here. Has really fun Christmas pictures. Look at that Santa Claus, that's really cute. And that one's darling. That child's getting up to hang the stocking. Gnomes. Snow globe. So these are really cute. They just don't have them. Oh, there's one with some mice. Another one with some mice. I was gonna say, they just don't have the mice, but I guess they were in the back. I have wanted to do this one for so many years, but I'm worried about this candle and the light sourcing. But I've done pretty good with my light sources lately, so maybe I'm ready. We'll see. So there's that one. And then the last one of hers is Santa's Village. And this one I don't think has any mice. I think it's mostly elves, if I'm correct. And it has the black backing. Yeah, I think this is mainly elves, which is kind of a different elf. Their elves don't have pointy ears. Their ears are round, but they're definitely silly. They're silly and fun. Look at that one's feeding the reindeer, working in Santa's shop. Oh, they're kissing under the mistletoe. It's definitely a fun book, definitely. And if you could get it without the black backing, that'd probably be awesome. I have a bunch of Creative Havens by Teresa Goodrich. And this one's Christmas Charm. This one was gifted to me on Christmas. And I don't know if I colored in it and took out the image or not, because that's what I used to do with all my Creative Havens. But Creative Haven has really nice paper. So yeah, so there's that one. I have Home for the Holidays, and this one's also by Teresa. Look at that one with the sweaters. That one would be a fun one to try to do. And that one has dogs. Horses intimidate me. This one looks really busy, but I like it a lot. Yeah. I like this one a lot too. That's cute. That one seems like, whew. It's probably not as bad as it looks, but it looks so detailed. I need to just dive into one of those detailed ones to see how bad it really is. Sometimes your eyes play tricks on you. This is Christmas Gnomes. And I think I was coloring in Gnome Sweet Gnome last year, so I colored the Christmas one in there. So that's why I didn't pull this one. That one's really cute. So maybe I should do some in here. I do like to color gnomes. I love the ones when the gnome's eyes are covered. Love that. Look at the reindeer. They're so cute. Yeah, that one may be a very good contender. Enchanted Christmas. It's like she comes out with a new Christmas one every year. I haven't seen her come out with one this year. So if you guys have, or if you know, let me know. See, like this one is a really busy one. But wouldn't that be beautiful colored? Okay, so this one is the one that I've done. This one says Merry Christmas, obviously. The animals are decorating for Christmas. I put stickles on the snow. And I've just used different alcohol markers and permanent markers. Nothing too extravagant. But yeah, there is that one. And oh, I have this one that's not by Teresa. This one's by Angela Porter. This is Entangled Christmas. A few times I've wanted to destash this, but I do like to have books like this in my collection because these are perfect books when I just need to color a lot of small spaces, just because I need to do that. So yeah, I like this one, the Christmas stockings. It'd be hard to know which one to pick. This one, or the one with the wise men, this one right here, reminds me of stained glass window. It'd be hard to know. That one wouldn't be too bad, it's bigger. That one's not too bad either. They probably come out really good. I just haven't tackled one yet. And then the last one is this one, which is Country Christmas by Teresa Goodrich. Last year I had a whip in here and I finished it. So I will show you again what that page was. It was this one. So this is my most recent page of Teresa's that I've done, because I haven't done any others, and it turned out great. And my white with my puff balls still looks really good. And I was really worried because I had pink in this and I didn't know how I was going to incorporate the pink that I had started with because it was a whip. But I think I did a pretty good job making this whole page work together, because I had pink and I had blue. And I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? But I think it turned out really cute. And there's some really cute ones in this book. Lots of dogs. She must be a dog lover. We have a dog, so we like dogs here too. The little shop fronts intimidate me a little bit because I worry, what color, what should I do here? What should I do there? Moving on to Camellia Angel Cova. This is 50 Christmas Elves. This one is very cute. So if you like to do split colorings with your friends, I highly recommend this one for split colorings because they usually have something on both sides. So it's kind of equally dispersed and they're framed. See how cute these are. And I've done that one. And I wanted to use like a rainbow color palette. And yeah, it works. I mean, he was with toys anyway, so he's like the rainbow elf. But yeah, this is really cute. I have this one, which must be relatively new when I was looking at my collection on my database spreadsheets. It's 50 winter and Christmas fairy houses. I might have had it last year and just didn't have time to color in it. But yeah, some of these are definitely more winter and some of them are definitely more Christmas, because that is a Christmas tree with ornaments. That has a sleigh with a present. This one's really cute. Look at the gnome and it's a teapot. That one has ornaments on it. It's a Christmas cake. That one's snow. It has lights and holly. This one is winter because it's like a pine. Yeah. And it has snowflakes. So when you look at them, you'll be able to tell. That one's a Christmas one, obviously. And this one is decked out with holly. So yeah, there's that one. All right, so this is the very first Christmas book I think she ever did, which is 50 Winter Miniatures. And I will show you what I did. So right away, I needed to color the nameplate page. Why not, right? And this is pretty much straight coloring, no shading. And you can see these cute images. And you'll be able to see as we go through her books, her style change of like the way she does mice. This is a Christmas tree that I did. I added stickles to the snow, and that's fun. Always fun to add stickles, but that's straight coloring, except for the snow has stickles on it. There's some cute mice again. Bunnies in a sleigh. More penguins. She has a lot of penguins, by the way. This one's a really cute little mushroom. So there's that one. And then this one was the next one that came out, which was 50 Christmas Miniatures. And you can see her style is a little bit bigger. Line work is still not super thick, but it's really cute. I think this page is adorable. I've done this one, and this one was last year. I did this one with Kate from Kate's Coloring Heaven. We wanted to do a Christmas page, but something simple that we could just get done during Christmas time. And I've done this one, and I think this was a Christmas in July page, if I remember right. That's why I didn't use traditional Christmas colors for their outfit. But yeah, that's that one. And then the next one that came out was this one, 50 Festive Theme Miniatures. That's for New Year's. Oh, cute. See, the line work is a little darker. She's given us areas like where to shade. I've done this little gnome guy. I love the way I did the lights, his lights on his hat. I think that's so fun. And where I added the sparkle elements, still no massive shading, but I'm learning, you can tell. But if you look at the images, like where she has these dots, you would know to go heavier on the color, or you would have a light source. So, yeah. And then I've done this one. This was the first one I did in this book. I wanted to do a Christmas page, but I didn't really want it to be too Christmassy. So this is why I picked this one. And then I've done this one. And this one was buddy color as well. And this one was a lot of fun. I don't often get a color gingerbread man, but yeah. These are not the traditional colors I would use. Usually I use brighter greens, and I don't use browns a lot because I always worry that they're going to yellow. So this is really cute. The next one is this one she came out with, and it was 50 Arctic theme miniatures. This is more winter, but there is Christmas elements in here. And I don't think I've colored in this. I don't see anything. And I think this one was gifted to me. But you can see how her line work has changed. And then she's created these, like, they're more seamed. Like, they're more framed in. Like that, for example. That one does it too. Like this one does it too. So I noticed that. Very cute. So there's that one. And then her most recent book that I just got, and I didn't put it in my haul because it was coming in the mail, was 50 Joyous Miniatures. And so this is her most recent Christmas book. Let's look through it together a little bit. I've seen the flip, but I haven't actually flipped through it myself. But so if we see an error, we'll know. Oh, cute little sloth. Oh, that's a sandy snowman. It's cute. Hot chocolate dog. Nice and cozy. That's really cute. The beavers and the frame. That's really cute. The line work in this is very thick. I bet you could have turned this into a cozy illustration. Look how thick the lines are on that. So that is 50 Joyous Miniatures. All right. So I'm just going to show you these real quick. I just printed them out last night. So I purchased Annie Day, the Winter Tales coloring book by Morgan O'Brien from the Ko-fi store. And I just barely put them all in these plastic sheets. I haven't colored anything. Literally, I put them in last night. So this will be fun to color some of the winter ones, and then there are some Christmas ones too, like when she's decorating the house and picking out a Christmas tree and just different things. Of course, I'm not turning to any of those. This one is perfect for Thanksgiving. She's looking at the turkey and she's looking at the recipe book, and then I think this, or maybe it's Christmas dinner, because the turkey's invited, so maybe it was Christmas dinner. Where's the Christmas pages? How come that's a Christmas page. That's a Christmas page. That one I think is Christmas. She make cookies, that one's Christmas. That one's definitely Christmas. So you kind of have a variety. And I get these folders from the dollar store. And they're the kind that you can put your plastic sheets in. And these plastic sheets are really cheap from like Amazon. You can get them at the dollar store, you can get them at Walmart. And then you just use the 3 prongs and then you have a book. There you go. So that is really easy to make a book for yourself if you don't have the capabilities of spiral binding your own book. And this one is the Matchstick Mouse, 25 Days of Kindness. I don't know why my printer printed the other one in color and this one in black and white. I use the same settings. So I don't know. Maybe my son changed it on me or something. But like this one's a Christmas image. This one's Christmas. I'm thinking they're all kind of Christmas because you have garlands and you have like Christmas trees, and he put this out during Christmas time, so I would imagine, I mean, you could color it anytime. He's sick right here, but it's snowing outside. These take a book things, we have these here in my state. There's one in my neighborhood, and whenever I go, there's usually so many books in there you can't fit any more. These are really cute. And this one's baking, so that's fun. So now I think I have all of the Matchstick Mouse. I don't have all the Annie Days. That's the first Annie Day one I've ever purchased. I have some PDFs right here. I'll take off the glare here so you guys don't have to see that. So this one is the Snowman Colors by Mariola Budek. And these are the 5 pages that you get. Very Christmassy. You got presents, chopping down Christmas tree, you know. Yeah, there's a present in that one. That one was more winter. So chopping down a Christmas tree is definitely, but this one could be more winter. This one, a sleigh ride, that could be more winter. He's sitting on a present, so it's kind of Christmassy. And this one's opening presents. And then I also had him put this one in because that one was only 5 pages. This is Cute Christmas. And this one's darling. It only has 9. So we've got this guy right here. The polar bears. A really cute Santa. Holding that. That one's really cute with the reindeer. So I've printed them off, and I did this at the UPS store. So if you have like a UPS store where you send packages, they also do copying and printing and stuff. I also have this one that's a PDF, and this is by Tai San, and they print them off on premium cardstock if you ask. And that's why it looks the way it looks. And these are really adorable. Little mice ice skating. That's a really cute one for Christmas. And I skipped the one that I colored though. I don't know if I like these, but I colored this one. I had a prompt, I don't know, a few years back that I had to color something that you can travel on. And it was Christmas time, and I saw this. I'm like, oh, she's traveling on a scooter. That is perfect. But look, hot cocoa, 25 cents. Not anymore. The birds. Really cute. All right. Maybe I'll do my PDF folder very last, my big PDF folder. I have Winter Wonderland by Flora Waycott, and for some reason I've never colored in this, and I think I got it at Book Outlet, and I'm like, oh, winter book. Let's just see what it's like. There's lots of words in it. I know that Elm Colors loves this book, and it has nice paper, and I think it would take mediums pretty well. I think I just need to dive in and see what I think. Like, this is really pretty, and so is that one. That bunny is cute. It's a different style, that's for sure. Like, that's definitely a wallpaper page. But it might just be fun to do something a little different than what I'm used to. I have Johanna's Christmas. This is my second copy. My first copy, I kind of screwed it up, and then I gave it to my daughter to color in, and she made it all lovely. And so when I saw this one on the Book Outlet, it wasn't $9.49. It was cheaper than that. I just picked up a brand new copy, and it's pretty much single-sided. I mean, everybody's probably seen this book before. I mean, it's Johanna Bassford. I've done this one. I thought I did a Christmas tree in here, but I can't find it. So obviously it must have been in the other book. But yeah, I've only done one in that one, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And then I have this one, and this one's been on the D-Stash mind because I just don't know if it's my kind of book or not. Maybe when I become more of an adult, right? I'm 42 years old and I still like the little kid look. But it's like there's like a little story thing right here that goes with the pages. The paper is wonderful. Yeah, I like it, but I don't know. It's one of those that it's like, okay, the 80-20 rule doesn't really apply to this. I love that with the gloves. I think this particular book, the only way I'll know for certain if I like it is actually to color in it and then decide. I don't think I can decide by just looking at the pictures alone. It's too hard to decide. So there's this one, and I know some people love this book, by the way. I know she has more. She's come out with a new one, I think, every single year. But I only have the first one. I have the Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas coloring book. A lot of people are getting into this one this year because I think it came out last year, right at Christmas time. So it'd be fun to get in and do some Grinch stuff. Maybe put on the Grinch movie and get some water-based markers and put some color lay down, and then when I have some spare time, come back in and do some shading. You know? Whoa, look at that. Or you could even use your acrylic paint markers too. I know Coloring with Maya has done stuff in this and it looks awesome. I think she's used watercolor in hers. The Night Before Christmas by Clement Moore. I've had this forever, guys. This one is one that it's like, even if I never color in it, that's okay with me. The grayscale in here is beautiful, and it has the story. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice for me to color it and have it like as a coffee table book to have for future grandchildren or something to look at. And I could say, yeah, your grandma colored that. But I'm just, yeah, I'm nervous to do it because something about it intimidates me, which it shouldn't, but it does. If anybody has this book, you'll have to let me know your take. I know Spare Room Studio has been coloring the Alice in Wonderland one. She's been doing a beautiful job. She does it with like the gel sticks and those gel crayons and different things. I have Color Me Christmas Mary Inglebrights, and I've only done one, and this is the one that I did, and this was like my beginning stage, you know, where you have your fine liners, your gel pens. This is gelato. I mean, look how horrendous that bear's texture is. But every time I think I want to get rid of it, I look through this and I see another cute image, and I can't. It's like I can't let it go because there's just too many really cute images that I haven't seen in any other book. So that's why it's so hard for me just to let it go. Maybe this would end up being my Christmas tester book because of the fact that it has images I like in it. Yeah, and they're variation of line work too. So there's this one. You guys saw this one in my haul. This is the only Disney Christmas book I have. It's Magi Day something Hiver. The Christmas, so it's Christmas book basically. And it opens up like this, and you flip through it like this. So basically we have Disney characters in the winter time and Christmas time. And I kind of show it a little better in my haul, so I do apologize. Look at that one. I want to see the lights. And there's Ariel. Aries. Brother Bear. Fox and the Hound. Riley, ice skating. I think I showed all those in the main flip. I was hoping to give you something else to look at. There's one that you didn't get to see before. Jasmine and Jeannie making a snowman. Donald and Daisy. I think I showed that one before. Oh, that one's good. You don't get to see the rescuers very often. That one's a really good one. So there's that. And then I showed this one in my haul as well. This is the Merry Christmas coloring book by Hannah Carlson. And has all these adorable Christmas images. And I loved it when everybody was getting it, the non-English version. I'm like, I'll just wait for the English version. I have plenty of Christmas books. And now that it's here, it's just so beautiful. I don't even know where to even start. Maybe something simple. It's kind of an off-white paper, so to color a snowman probably would look really nice because the white would really pop on the page. Here's some little stockings, maybe doing something simple just to see how the paper takes. Might be good. That one, that would take a while. So there's this one, Merry Christmas by Hannah Carlson. I have this one called The Baker's Dozen Coloring Book by Wendy Edelson, and the stories by Aaron Shepard. This was sent to me by the publisher. It's a hardback book, and this is a grayscale, and this is one that is so intimidating to me. It's not even funny. I mean, can you guys see the grayscale? I don't even know. You don't want to ruin the story by using markers. I mean, look at that quilt. How, yeah. I'd have to start with something really simple. I don't even know. Oh, I mean, what is simple? You know what I mean? And they told me just to have fun with it, but I'm scared I'll screw it up. Yeah, maybe I should color like one of those cookies just to see. And I don't know, I'm just so nervous to screw up that book. It's gorgeous on its own. I have the cute chibi Christmas coloring book. I thought I'd colored in this, apparently not. And it has, these are by Christopher Hart. Really nice paper. Single-sided. It is busy in the backgrounds, but if you want, you can just color the image and black out the background, or paint out the background, or collage something else in the background. But it's really fun chibi characters if you like Christopher Hart style. So there's that one. And I have Christmas Traditions, and this is by Fabiana Attanasio with the Coloring Heaven. Yeah, Heaven. Coloring Heaven. I love that one with the matching pajamas. That's something that I like to do with my kids every year. Christmas Eve box. You get to open one present on Christmas Eve. Do you guys have that tradition? When I was little and we'd go to my grandma's house, yeah, the present that we got to open was our Christmas pajamas. Oh, those are sideways. She's making a Christmas dessert. I like how she draws people. I just like it. So there's that one. There's an elf on the shelf in that book too, I think. I have this one, which is the Cutesy Christmas Special. Cutesy Christmas. Oh, I can't even talk. Special. Too many S's. So we have the Hannah Lynn ones back here. These ones are by Jen Katz. She was one of the featured artists that contributed to the Mad Tea Party, or November Mad Tea Party. I like these by Laringle's Art. I have a few of them. And this is the one that I've done. So I shared it in the Ruth Sanderson book, but I did it in the Color in Heaven edition. This is a really colorful blanket. I think in her book, maybe I would do more Christmas colors. And there's some of the pages from her book. Really cute. So this is just like a combination of different artists. There's an advent calendar. And these are the Mariola Budek ones. So there's that. I have 2 more books and then my PDF folder. I have A Colorful Christmas, and this is by Color It. And I want to say Ashley from Ashley's Coloring Journey gave me this a long time ago. It's been forever, Ashley. And I did this page right here. I tried to put glitter nail polish on it to make it sparkle. It's not very sparkly anymore. That's okay. It happens. The paper is really thick. It's like almost like Bristol vellum, or it's thick. That's a mandala. I have this one. It's Christmas cookies. This is one I colored with my daughter. We used gel pens. I think I used alcohol marker just on the cookie part. Yeah, on the brown part. But we colored the insides with gel pens. It has really good Santa Clauses in it. There's one with snowflakes. I thought I did one with Christmas stockings in this book, but apparently I didn't. This page is really neat. I mean, it's really busy. Since this is such nice paper, yeah. Every year I think, oh, I'm never going to color in that book again. But then I flip through it and I'm like, those pages are so pretty. Cupcakes, gingerbread men. I mean, these kind of things aren't that big of a deal. But look at that Santa Claus. He's just gorgeous. Oh, there's a bird. Not really into coloring birds. I think it's because I just don't color them bright colors. That one's definitely not for me. It's a wreath and flowers. No, thank you. Presents. That's all the Christmas treats made into shape. Look at the doggies. Very cute. There's any more to the side. Oh, right there. Santa sleigh chock full. That's a good reindeer. So there are some really nice ones in here. I don't know if you could still get this, but I think you can. So there's that one. My final book is this one, which is Santa's Magical Helpers by Jane F. Hankins, Christmas Helpers. And these are 9x12s drawings. When I went to her website and she was having, I think she was having like a 70% off sale because she was closing down in her store and stuff. She only had the really, really big ones of these. So I just got the really, really big ones because I just love Christmas and I wanted to get the one that had, like, you know, the countdown to Christmas. This is 5 golden rings. Are we gonna have just all sideways pictures here? Probably. 9 ladies dancing. 10 elves leaping. The pipers. And then these are just Christmas images, I think, in the back. That's supposed to be a dolly. Of course. An elf on a shelf. That's cute. That one's a really cute one. Ice skating around like the candy cane forest. And there's some angels. And then the sugar plum fairy arrives from Candyland. Yeah. And her style is very unique. It's very sketchy. Yeah, she has a one-of-a-kind type of style, that's for sure. So that's hers. And then this is my PDF bad boy. So I put Christmas washi tape right here so I know this one is my Christmas one. I've done advent calendars, as you can see. I've printed off things that were freebies, so this was a freebie. Let me just see if I can. Might need to. Okay, so this was an advent calendar. This was a freebie. This was at Edwina McNamee. I think this was a freebie at one point. These are from Zoe Sadler. When we did a Christmas thing. Me, Sarah from Chronic Coloring Down Under, Reese, and Jojo Sahana. Yeah, we did a collab project some Christmases ago. Trying not to have a glare for you guys. There's one for the free Matchstick Mouse event they did a few years ago. So it has all the little Matchstick Mouse Merry Little Christmas images. So we can skip through that. That was a free one by Rita Berman that she gave. This one was a free one by Destiny Lawrenston. That's one that I was part of the Patreon for Christine Karen. Yeah. Sorry. I could just try to think. This is the Jen Katz page that I told you I colored. Turned out really cute. And then if you go to her Etsy store, she has a 3-page poster spread. So this is the first, second, third page, and it's very detailed. It's all Christmas. This one is Daria Cockersoy, and that's one that she offered on our Patreon. That Maud Lamone did that one. Sorry about this, guys. Pain in the butt to show you. This is like a caravan, and it says ho ho ho. They've decorated it for Christmas, and this is by hand draw by M.E.I. May, yeah. I should just leave it like this. And you guys should know who that is. That's Herb Leonard. And then he had another one right here. All right. Oh, who was this one by? Must have purchased it from their Etsy store. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, guys. This is a Sherry Baldy image that I did. And this coloring book, I actually took the page out and I'm donating this coloring book. This one is from the artists that contributed to our Alice in Wonderland tag, or our Alice in Wonderland hashtag November Mad Tea Party. Oh, it's Camilla, but she has a really hard last name to say. I'm sorry, Camilla, but this is one of her new Christmas pages that she just barely put out. It's the hot chocolate page, and I think it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I had to purchase it. This one is a new artist to me. If I can think of the artist's name, I will put it on screen, but she has actually her own coloring book. I didn't purchase the coloring book, I just got this one PDF page. This is Fabiana Attanasio. Another Fabiana. Oh, it looks like I printed 2 of the Daria. And then I printed a bunch of the Lee Holland little Christmas dragons from the Color in Heaven special. I didn't print off all of them. I just printed off some. And then they did a new snowman book, Mariola Budek, and I have those images in here. This one is the Christmas Fairy by, I think it's Yana Prosperina, if I recognize the image. And then I have the Morning Scribbles Christmas book printed off too. And that takes a lot of this book, actually. So there's just tons of his stuff in here. And then we've got a freebie one from Genovea Art, or maybe it was a Patreon one. And I've colored that one. There's some more of Lee Holland's little dragons. And I have this one by Chihiro Shiomi, and this one's like a snowman. She is very, very detailed. This one's a Christmas tree that she did. And then this year she came out with this. It's a countdown. Look how detailed those are. Tiny tinies. Very cute. This is Alexandra Deneman. This is a new one for this year. And these are by Agoda Pop. New this year. This one was on Clara Markova's website for a freebie. There's a fairy right there, and it looks like a gingerbread house on a cake plate. This one is a freebie from Yam Puff. This is the freebie that Tatiana Boguma-Stalova just put out. It's a hot chocolate stand. And, oh, I printed off another one of those. So, where? Oh, I skipped this page. Okay, so this is the advent calendar that RJ Hampson just put out. You have to join his like little club. If you go to his Instagram, he'll give you the link and you can print off this advent calendar. And this mandala that's called Merry and Bright, you can go to Fun Unusual Suspects website and you can print off freebies, and this is one of their freebies. So yeah, you can see this is like a big bad boy. All right, guys, so this has been a very long video. very late, and I will let you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you broke it up into different parts so you weren't sitting here watching a video for almost like 2.5 hours. But if you did, congratulations. And I'm not sure what I'm going to color this December. We'll wait and see what happens. So I hope you guys are having fun and staying safe. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great night or day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.